want to tell you about a blind date I went on. Now this is a few years ago. We'd agreed to meet at a sushi restaurant. Now I got there right on time because I didn't want to seem too eager. So I'm looking around and I can't see him anywhere. So I decided I'll have a wander up the street, have a look through some shop windows and come back. So I came back about 5 minutes later, still couldn't see him anywhere. As I was about to text him, he gave me a call on the phone. And he said to me, "So where are you?" I'm like, "Well, I'm at the front of the restaurant. Where are you?" He's like, "I'm inside." Now, I'd never met this guy before. When you're going to meet someone for the first time, you typically meet them out the front of the restaurant. Strike one. So I walk into the restaurant and there he is right at the back. As I get almost a few feet away from him, I realise something's not quite right with him. He is sweating like a madman. I am talking about every pore on his head, his face, everywhere is dripping with sweat. Did he run all the way to the restaurant? Now typically when I meet someone, I give him a little kiss on the cheek and a bit of a hug. Now I'm looking at this guy thinking, I don't want these anywhere near that. No way, So I kind of did one of those air kisses and tapped him on the back. I just couldn't physically give him a kiss. I just couldn't. Anyway, so we sit down, and as you know at a sushi train, it's basically one line of chairs around the main track. So he's sitting on my right. All I could see out of my peripheral vision was this continual drip of sweat from his nose. I gotta tell you, I can smash away a few plates at sushi. I love sushi. But that night, I don't even think I finished a plate. I got so physically sick in the stomach from seeing this guy profusely sweating over everything. It just turned me off my sushi. Not the sushi. Now through the meal, basically I'm passing him a napkin every couple of minutes to wipe this down. So I try and keep the conversation flowing because I want to find out a little bit about this guy. Then he calls me by the wrong name. Strike two. Now as we're getting to know each other, he proceeded to tell me a story about a possum that lived in his roof that absolutely annoyed the crap out of him at night. So instead of boarding up the hole that it used to get in and out while the possum was out, he boarded it up while the possum was in. The possum died. Now as most of you probably know, I'm a wildlife carer and I look after possums. So for me, strike three. So after some casual chit chat, his 5 plates of sushi, my barely 1 plate, the date is finally over. So that was my first date from hell. I want you guys to tell me the worst first date you've ever been on. Drop me a comment and let me know.